See, when I bitch that title screens don't have good music, this is what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Now, I'm not a rhythm thief, nor do I think I ever actually will be in real life. Tim, hello, welcome. I would suspect that step one, first of all, let me know how it sounds, everyone. But step one of being a rhythm thief would be not bring a big brass instrument orchestra with you on your heist. That's just me. But what do I know? As I said, I'm not a rhythm thief. I'm merely playing one on Twitch. As far as I know, this is standalone. Clover, hello. Standalone from other rhythm games, Rhythm Heaven, Rhythm Fever. Rhythm Heaven Fever is what it's called, whatever. You fell asleep to the stream in the car on Friday. Oh, people died. In the stream, not from your car thing. Is it gonna work so well? That's the hope. Yeah, as I said, this is independent from other various rhythm games, Rhythm Doctor, Rhythm Heaven, etc. I will say, this is controlled entirely with the touch screen, so good luck. Oh, I need to name myself, I guess. I'm not sure why I need to name myself, but there you go. Okay, I was gonna say, can you, like, but the, now I appreciate that they have options. However, in the game Rhythm Thief, do we think that maybe that's one you just leave untouched? Don't even put it in the fucking options. Like, the whole point of the game. Or, I'm just saying, when the purpose of the game is rhythm, maybe maybe don't have that one be an option. It's basically Layton Puzzle, but with rhythm games instead. I played the first level just to make sure it works. That's not accurate at all. You match what the people are doing on screen with motion controls, which I hate, actually. I was not aware this was a motion control game. I guess I don't know why I thought it had to be on the DS. It was the hardware at the time. That sort of occurred to me. But it's a motion controlled rhythm game. So we're gonna do our best. There's no guarantee I'll beat this purely because I'm an old 31-year-old man with 31-year-old wrists. And as we learned in Kirby Canvas Curse, it's not always the best being touchscreen. Anyway. Story. As I said, I did play the first level of this.
This is a work of fiction.
Guys.
No connection is intended with actual persons or events.
Remember that. I think I have to. There's only one mandatory gyro minigame. Yeah, I've set up the microphone so that it should work. I couldn't really test that. And it does have the gyro controls mapped that if I right-click, it's kind of like shaking it. So your outfits for 14 classes is almost complete. Hell yeah, Penguin. Please don't be on the bottom screen, Story.
At the beginning of the 19th century,
have the cutscenes on the top, please.
Lay in the hands of a single man.
It's going to be so annoying if the screens are in the wrong setting. Okay, thank goodness.
Bonaparte.
Thank goodness. By the way, not a historical figure. Everything in this game is fictional. References to real persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. Why am I complaining about being old and then calling you, who's older than me, old? Because I'm having to do a touchscreen game on my computer for 3 hours. Ellie, if you want to try that, it says Napoleon Bonaparte. No. Very different person. We just said before, work of fiction, no relation to real or historical events or persons.
This first glorious emperor of France had a favorite saying:
Did he? It's very wet, crunchy snow. It is. I had to go out to my car to get something. You don't believe how many server market boards you had to go to? Oh, no. Penguin. Oh, no.
Imagination rules the world.
I wonder if that's true. By the way, this game is rated as great for compatibility in the emulator, so... We'll see. A dark and... well, dark night.
No, mon Dieu!
Mon Dieu!
The casket, it is gone!
No, not the casket!
Napoleon's casket has been stolen!
That's a fairly impressive heist, stealing a whole ass casket from a museum. I'm the Louvre thieves, hell yeah. Y'all worried Gyro's gonna give him trouble? Yeah.
Emperor,
Hey, listen, one of those I'm more interested in.
it is time.
That is a well-preserved corpse. And he's got a butt chin. I see, it's not a corpse. They buried him in his hat? Not a corpse? Well, not anymore. He just woke him up.
3 years later.
This is a wild plot for a rhythm game. I'm just saying. Like, I keep forgetting I have to auto-advance, or I have to manually advance. This is a rhythm game, by the way. Fucking Napoleon's alive again. Meanwhile, in Egypt. Oh, my bad. It's America. Red, white, and blue, of course. You're crocheting pots for sunflowers and you're crocheting for your sister for a wedding.
name's
Oh, that's
Raphael.
adorable.
This is my apartment, or as we say in Paris, mon appartement.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
I used to live here with my father. Now it's just me and Fondue.
I was gonna say I didn't ask, but the dog being named Fondue is pretty
My
cute.
father taught me a lot, like never take stuff that doesn't belong to you.
That's pretty
And
basic.
Before you ask, no, this art doesn't belong to me. It's a long story.
Seems like you're ignoring your dad.
I have a secret.
Woeuf.
That is, Phantom R has a secret. He's me.
Oh my god! Where'd that hat come from?
Now, Fondue. It's showtime!
Shout out to him censoring the statue's wang. Brilliant. Anyway, yeah, so, Jesus. This is, when I played this first level, not the fedora, it could be a trilby. It could be. I played this first level, I was like, oh god, it's a touchscreen controlled rhythm game. I got through it, so it's not, but it could be. Fedorby? Yeah, it's a Fedorby. There you go. Right, so wish me luck. This is... I'm just gonna say, fedoras are cooler than trilbies. Well, that's a matter of taste. I'm just gonna say off the bat, I'm probably not gonna do perfect on any of these because it's touchscreen controlled for some insane reason. So bear with me. I might fuck up. Sega likes using Johnny Young Bosch. They like having... He's got a... I can't talk during the rhythm bits because I have to focus, so I'm getting my talking in now. He has a very distinct voice for, like, a younger male, and Japanime protagonists often being shonen-esque young males. They like that sort of voice. Sam Riegel as well. Trilbies are one of the... Are actually the ones that are the neckbeards meme? Sure. Rhythm time! Look at all the stealing I'm doing.
Come on, Jack, come here we go. Everybody get down. Jump up and down and all around. 3,
one, go.
Oh, I have to click every time? Okay, alright.
Let's go mayhem, dance to the number, sliding, stepping, tripping in the rumba. Dance so hard every day in the slumber. Magical step feet, 50 feet the piper. Do the rest, and where does this cat come from? Doing it up in the streets and they call him fat.
I'm absolutely getting copyright claimed on this video.
2, 1, go. Dance all around, everybody make a shout, get down. I can't catch up.
It's still going.
It's close to work time. Give it to me.
How'd they get up there? That's just silly. Now they're down there? That's crazy. Was not ready for the remix. The stream for bits, I won't be making YouTube money on it. I don't make YouTube money, period. You need 1,000 subs for that, and I'm about 120 short.
Show's over.
I used to make money on YouTube, then they changed how it works. For them having mega mixes on 3D, but it's just buttons, thankfully. I would have played, or I would have rather, quote-unquote, played Harsh 3, what is it, Elite Beat Agents. I was gobsmacked when you told him you didn't have a 3DS. No, DS not so, or 3DS not so much. You said you never had a DS, and that surprised me. The fact you don't know the difference really speaks volumes, but, you know.
Chapter 1. Chance Encounter.
I'm actually encountering a guy named
Papa,
Chance.
Wait! What do you mean you aren't coming back?
Oh boy. Hey, when he's a young man thief, fine, that works. Not sure the voice works as a child. That was a little rough.
Forgive me, Raphael.
Forgive me.
Where are you going? Don't leave me! Papa!
Also, it clearly should be Papa, not Papa. I mean, really. Two types of French games, this and Claire Obscure. yeah, this, Claire Obscure, and anything David Cage has made are the only French games to ever exist. You have a DS maybe? You have it on pack stuff from Missouri? Oh, God. Yeah, I think my 3DS is actually... I have my Game Boy Advance SP on my shelf with all my other games. My 3DS is over by my bed. If I really wanted to, I could dig out my OG DS, but there's no need to because the 3DS can play DS games, so... Oh, speaking of games, I did in fact get a physical copy of Back to the Future, so we're going to be skipping the next wheel spin, and I'm going to be paying back the delayed Back to the Future playthrough. Now, that was a Nathan game, and that means he won't be here to see it because he doesn't watch me anymore because he's a coward, but I will be playing it because I do owe him for that. Papa, I am just a little French boy with my little French dog. Do not leave me, Papa. Who's Nathan? Exactly. There's the little French dog.
It's been 3 years since my father disappeared without a trace.
It seems like he left. I'm just saying.
But for the first time, we've got a lead. Right, Fondue? A coin my father left me had an unusual mark. There's a bracelet on display in the Louvre, and it's got the same mark on it, Fondue. If I get a hold of that bracelet,
Why are you...
maybe I can find my father.
The dog can't read. Why are you showing?
What do you say to that, Fondue? You with me?
Woeuf. I love the subtitles on the dog. I've never seen woof spelled W-O-E-U-F. Woeuf. Woeuf. That's gonna be a vocal stim for me for now. Woeuf. Is Back to the Future long? Telltale game, so it's I don't know, it's Telltale. That's, you know how they are. Ahem, you see the paper today. Finally, coverage worthy of us. That is us on the cover there. And then there's this asshole. Is that gonna be the inspector after us or whatever? Don't be mean to the dog. I'm not being mean to the dog. I'm just saying I love that they've written his subtitle as Woeuf. Phantom R. Check it out. Phantom R, next stop, the Louvre. You know, if you were smart, you wouldn't go to the Louvre, since it seems like they know you're going there. The Paris Constabulary has received a warning from Phantom R that his next target will be the bracelet of Tiamat. Oh shit, the five-headed dragon had a bracelet? God damn, that's amazing. Also, why would you write that letter? The bracelet, an ancient Babylonian artifact, is part of a Mesopotamian exhibit on display in the Louvre. The security seems pretty lax. True, maybe he's doing it to give them a fair chance. Woeuf is quite just for Token. What do you mean? Authorities are baffled as to why Phantom R would be after this heretofore unknown treasure. That's a quote just from me. Well, fair. Someone didn't steal a coffin. That was 3 years ago. 3 years ago they took Napoleon's casket for some reason. Inspector Vergier, I'm probably saying that wrong, Vergier, of the Paris Constabulary insists it's nothing more than a publicity stunt. He vows to capture Phantom R and put a permanent end to his purloining. Only time will tell if Phantom R is in for the crime of the century or simply in over his head. A publicity stunt, huh? Sounds like Inspector Vergier has his pantaloons, in a knot. Vergier. Inspector Vergier, excuse me. Before D&D co-opted him, Tiamat was a Mesopotamic being. Oh, no, you mistake me. I'm saying Tiamat, the enemy from Final Fantasy, the five-headed dragon in Final Fantasy 1, alongside the other fiends, Kraken, it's Kraken, Tiamat, Lich, and the other one. It's a Medusa. It's a fucking snake lady with snake hair, but they have a weird name for it, and I can never remember what it is because it's Medusa. Discount Napoleon because any likeness is in your head. Oh, right, of course. It's actually Napoleon Bonaparte. Penguin got it? Thank you. Your avatars are blocking the text box. I tried to work around that. I didn't realize the touchscreen would be quite so important with the text boxes. It is a bit small, and I apologize for that. I can maybe, which one is the avatars? Is that you guys? I can make you, nope. That's the problem. I don't know which one the avatars is on my my various layers. Oh, it might be, is it you? It is you. Okay, hold on. Ah! Make you a little actually, this makes more sense. If I throw you guys down here, and then do a little bit of that action. There you go. You can come up to the edge of it. Ta-da! Woeuf. I do love Woeuf. I do not. I hate quote 31. Damn you, quote 31. Tiamat got his start in old Mesopotamian mythology. True. Woeuf. Oh no, Ellie spelled Woeuf wrong. It's W-O-E-U-F, not W-E-O-U-F. Ellie, you wrote Woeuf, not Woeuf. Absurd. You're not going to let that windbag get in the way. Get to you, are you, Fondue? Have I ever led you astray? We got this in the bag. Woeuf. Attaboy, Fondue. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we have an appointment at the Louvre. Can I delete 110? Yeah. I think I'm the only one that can delete quotes, because otherwise it would just be, yes, I know the rules, got it. I'm the only one that can delete quotes, because otherwise I feel like it would potentially lead to chaos. Delete quote... 110? It would help if I could spell quote right, dumbass. Join Twitch today. I'm in Twitch. Am I not signed into the chat? What the fuck? Oh my god. Really? Now I can't even... What? I guess it's this computer, right? On my other computer I'm signed in. It wants me to sign in to use chat in my own streaming thing. Two-step verification, for God's sakes, man. Yes, I'm signing in. God. Man, the future. Confirm it's me with the 6-digit code. I just did that. Oh my God. What the fuck is this? Professional streamer, by the way. I need another code. Are you... What the hell? Was that quadruple authentication? My God. If anyone actually wants to impersonate me that badly, I'd just let them. Wow, chat, I'm back. Anyway, did I actually remove the quote? Yeah, okay. Or no, 110's still there. Is it... I can never remember if it's remove or delete quote. Remove quote 110. Yeah, there's 110. I thought it was delete quote 110. Is it all one word? Okay, success. There you go. Successfully deleted 110. There it is. I had to be signed in for some insane reason. Sorry about that. Nearly forgot. Gotta take care of one thing before we head out. Touch the icon at the top right to open the terminal menu. Here's the rhythm list. This is a list of all the rhythm games you've already played. Pick one to play it again. I'm good. It's also a place to save, review current status. Stop by often. Okay. All set. Let's shake it to the Louvre. Woeuf, woeuf. There you go. 110 is the new Woeuf. Stop quoting 31. Oh, okay. It's up there. We couldn't have put anything in the top screen, huh? Killing me, game. Ugh. Paris. I might need to, in future streams, hold on. I say future streams, I'll do it now because I can. Put that more like that. Whoop. Didn't realize how important the top screen would be. Like I said, I only played the first level. And then, gotta readjust again. There you go. Okay. Hopefully that's a little easier to read, a little bit better for everyone. It's not perfect, but this is we're working on it. I'm gonna ban the word quote in 5 seconds if you don't shut up, everyone. I wonder if I can time out a mod without banning them. Because I'm about to. Fête de Paris festivities are about to begin! Do you know why there's so many flags out on the street? And that's flag with an L. If it anything, I know Jeppo. I need the people that are deliberately being annoying to stop being annoying. Hydrate? Sure. Ah. That's not the Q word, it's true. At this point, I expect it from Tim. Other people, when I'm comparing you to Tim, know that you're fucking up royally. The French flag is said to stand for liberty, equality, and fraternity, you know. It stands for terrible language, excellent food, and horrible people, I believe is how it actually... We fly flags to remind us of these important things, at least once every few years. Every day! That would be overkill. Hear that, USA? Woeuf, woeuf, woeuf. Huh? Fondue? Whoa, boy, where are you going? You can talk to somebody by touching them. Let's try talking to that person there. The old woman. Paula, what a cute little doggy. And what are you? I'm a young man, what? Hey, Madame Paula, ahem. I know you're excited about the Fête de Paris, but isn't it a little early to be going about in costume? He's just wearing a suit and a hat. Costume, right. Well, I guess I just couldn't wait. It's okay, dearie, I understand. This is hard with the Champs-Élysées and the Eiffel Tower all lit up. It's a once-in-3-year event. Of course you want to make the most of it. Right, you got me. Look at me, rambling like a little old lady. You know, there's a boy just about your age living right here in this apartment. He's going in costume, too. Why, you'd get along famously. I bet you have lots in common. More than you'd think. Phew, that was close. I almost forgot I was in disguise for a second there. Are you? Is he? Note to self, be more careful when I'm out and about in disguise. Woeuf. Uh-oh, I'm going to miss my date with Destiny. Better hurry to the Louvre. Top screen shows current location. Use control panel to move. You can also use the circle pad to move. Let's go for a spin. Oh boy, can I just... Okay, the D-pad on my, my arrow keys on my keyboard work. It's the magical girl treatment. Ah, of course. Silly me. You there, have you come across any peculiar medals in the city? I'm told there's a hidden shop that only sells items in exchange for those medals. And if I'm not mistaken, you can win them by playing rhythm games. The higher the rank, the more medals you win. With a little luck, you can find treasure chests by touching the right spot on the screen. Some chests contain medals that you can spend at shops to have music data for background music. Touch the touch screen, search the area from top to bottom, see how many chests you find. I mean, to an extent, sure. Got a medal or two to rub together? Then listen up. Down that street are two peculiar shops you won't want to miss. One of them has got stuffed cows and stags of these. Cows and stags and these old sculptures and art. Gotta wonder what the heck they sell. There's an old music shop. Then the sound that comes out of that place at night, I stay clear from there. But who knows, if you're looking for something off the beaten path, it doesn't get further off than that. I mean, stuffed cows and stags sound interesting. Peter Parker's a really good photographer. Did you know he's the only newspaper photographer that got on a photo of Spider-Man? It's true, I don't know what Peter Parker was doing at the top of a clock tower, but Spider-Man was right there and he happened to take his picture. So what do you sell, guy? Aubin. Hi, I'm Aubin, the store manager of Shop Aubin. Why is it called that? A customer. Who in their right? Haven't had one of those in a while. Take your time, don't mind the mess. Bonjour, nice to see you. But okay, he just keeps talking. Got movie 1 and movie 2. Are these just like the cutscenes from the beginning of the game? I'm gonna go. That was weird. That music was weird. Whatever it is, it will have to wait. I have no time for this right now. Unless you haven't come to help me complete my masterpiece, the legendary musical instrument, have you? No, of course you haven't. What would a boy like you be able to do? A true craftsman requires perfect pitch, and that isn't easy to come by. More so when working with such a fine instrument. You need a roller? Have you tried Queen Elizabeth II? Ha! Woo! Ho! Oh, you have perfect pitch, do you? That's what they all say. Tell you what, if you can go find the sounds I need for this instrument, I'll be convinced. Show me what you got, and I'll tell you more about my miraculous masterpiece. You don't need perfect pitch to be an instrument crafter. Clover, it's a work of fiction. Ah. Especially not in 2003. Well, it was 2013, so... I guess... I don't know if that strengthens or weakens your argument, but it was 2013, so... touch an object that makes noise to record its sound. The sound you record is stored in a list at the bottom right. Touch an icon in the list to play it back if it sounds your collection. What a weird choice. Yeah, I got the bat recording. Let's use that sound we just got. Touch the icon at the bottom right to bring up the list of sounds. I'm not gonna do this after the tutorial. I'm just saying. What was I doing in 2013? Graduating high school. I didn't laugh at your hilarious joke. Oh, telling Tim his dick tiny? We like that sort of humor around here. Right, sounds, bat. There you go. Hope you like that bat ASMR. Perhaps you're not completely useless after all. Dad? Very well, I'll tell you about the master instrument. It's a mysterious instrument that actually changes as it hears new sounds. That's why I need someone to gather sounds for me. My shop is through here. Come by if you'd like to help. I won't. I'm here for the rhythm games, not whatever this is. I'm gonna miss a date with Destiny. Better hurry to the Louvre. I mean, whatever. Huh? Woeuf? Tuileries Garden might seem like an ordinary park, as it is, especially when the traveling amusement park comes to town. Papa used to bring me here when I was a little French boy. Ref. Give me a break, Fondue. I'm just reminiscing. I'm not crying on you. That bracelet of Tiamat and the mark on it will lead me to him. I'm sure of it. You know, I gotta admit, I'm getting kind of excited just thinking about it. Is this the same guys who did Layton? Because the art style is similar. It's so cold in here you have to open the oven to keep your house warm. Yeah. What a day! I got to ride the Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round so many times my head is still spinning. Mama's gonna buy me a balloon on our way home. Yippee! Step right up, don't be shy. If you're looking for a pick-me-up, look no further than Maxon's one-of-a-kind balloons. Elastic and made to last. With enough of these, you could probably fly to the top of the Eiffel Tower. But it's not recommended. Don't let go either, or whoosh, gone into the sky. You there in the suit. I think a balloon would be just the lift you need. I clicked on him, not the balloon, my bad. Layton goes to France in Layton 6. Cool. We'll get there one day. Who the hell is pigeons? Who's this guy? I'll never get sick of seeing this place at night. It's like a work of art all on its own. Hard to go wrong with the Mona Lisa and the Victory de Samothrace and the Venus de Milo and Renoir. I don't know what Victoria de Samothrace is. I'm an ignorant American. The art on display at the Louvre truly stirs the soul. A visit here should be required of any budding artist. Why, I think I'm ready to paint a few masterpieces myself. The Louvre at night is a sight, I'll give him that. I love it more each time. Front of the Louvre reporting, no problems here yet. Inspector Vergier's really pulled out all the stops this time. One security guard out front? That's 3 times as many as normal. Better keep sharp. We don't get far through the front. Good thing we know another way. Woeuf. Hush, Fondue. It's not a secret if you tell everyone about it. Quick, to the southwest corner. As I thought, security's lighter on the ground out here. Who would expect a hidden entrance to the Louvre, one of the best guarded museums in the world? Heck, I didn't even expect this. Gotta wonder who made it and why, and how do you know about it? They say the Louvre is full of mysteries, and this is just one. The wonder of it all, Fondue. The mystery. Woeuf. What, me? Cheesy? You're one to talk, Fondue. Nah. Shut up! Now let's get this thing open. Huh. I think the secret was moving from low to high to reveal a secret path. This game is very funny after the Louvre heist. Yeah. The flashing spot on the relief should get us started. You said low to high, so I have to go here and go up? Solve the riddle. Sounds rising from low to high will open the path. Listen closely as each sound makes. Each button should make this easy. Do I just... It seems like it's lighting up in order, which is, what was it? It's just every other one. That was okay. That wasn't really a puzzle game. That was just the buttons. There, that did it. Ending on T is killing you. I mean, it was what it was. It was just, all right, we're doing this by the book. You ready, Fondue? Are you bringing the dog with you? Is this not a liability? I apologize. He's probably better at this than we are. Woeuf. You mad at the game? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, not much I could do. Completionist is 15 and a half. Good lord. Fondue is the true mastermind. I mean, yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's a face. That's a face of evil right there. The Mesopotamian exhibit, which means the bracelet of Tiamat is somewhere around here. That statue always looks like it's staring at me. Sure. How often are you here? The Shadu of Sargon II's palace? What was it again? Fondue. Racist against Mesopotamians. I guess. Don't worry, Fondue. I'm pretty sure it can't get us. Still, a bull with wings is pretty wild. Who thought of that one? I don't think that's that wild. In terms of all the mythological creatures, cow but with wings is pretty basic. Like, if you describe cow with wings, I can picture that. If you tried to describe a giraffe to me and I'd never seen it, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, picture a really tall horse, but also its neck is super long, and it's got, like, antennae. What? Woeuf? Woeuf. Woeuf. The questing beast, yeah. Huh? What is it, Fondue? Hold up. That's a security camera. That wasn't there before. What a weird geometric pattern coat. Oh, and a weird geometric pattern coat. I see. I don't know why I read what. On a giraffe? Yeah. I should have expected them to tighten security after I warned them. Yeah, no shit, idiot. We could just force our way through, but that wouldn't be very Phantom-esque. I think it would be, actually. Let's take a little detour. We'll hit the security room on the second floor. I bet we can fake out that camera. Sure. I've never been to the Louvre. I don't think I've ever really been to France. I've flown over it, but... I wonder if this is actually what it looks like. Hello! Fondue, quiet! You have got lost? Woeuf? Check it out. Looks like they upped the number of guards on patrol as well. They went from 0 to 1. That's a massive increase. 3-hour layover in Charles de Gaulle. Fair enough. Spotted parent giraffe is unique to each individual one, the same way fingerprint is to humans. Huh. Neat. You know, I bet we could use those statues to get where we need to go. What's life without a little risk, eh, Fondue? Woeuf. Touch the icon that matches the statue color. Okay, so they're all different mini games. That's kind of cool. I thought they were all going to be draw arrows and shit. Because again, I only played the first one. But, no, I'm cool with that. Matches the statue's color. I'm hoping it's, obvious enough. Okay, yeah, that's obvious enough. The pose also helps. How's this working?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell? Okay, I see. Jesus. I am fucking up a little bit. Don't worry about it. What is he doing? That's not... I'm not sure this is Phantom-esque, my guy. Just saying. This is actually how the Louvre got robbed. Yeah, right here. This happened. Losing it. Well, there he is on camera, so I'm not sure that was really in his favor. Not good with the hat tip one. Well, in rhythm games, and this is true for most people who play rhythm games, if you fuck one up, your rhythm is off, so you need to, you kind of need to reset yourself to get back into it. Which is what happened there. I fucked up and then I had to, like, reset. It also doesn't help that the screen I'm using, the bigger it is, the more I have to move my mouse. It's not a DS where I can just tap them, no problem. I have to move the mouse and then click, which inherently makes it harder. Security's not improved in 3 years. No, it got worse, actually. They hired people with even less rhythm. Success! Okay, into the security room. Huh? It won't open. That's odd. Woeuf, woeuf, woeuf. Later, Fondue. Can't you see I'm a little busy right now? Woeuf. Whoa, Fondue. Don't just go pressing any old buttons. Speak, speak. Voice detecting. Confirming identity. Error. Unauthorized voice. Whew, that was a close one. No more buttons, Fondue. Woeuf. They never had voice recognition lock before. This must be Inspector Vergier's doing. They just had to use sound-activated security locks. I'm guessing they only let in the guard the system knows. Maybe we can convince one to put in a good word for us. Woeuf. Let's find us a guard, Fondue. I'm just saying a real thief would probably, like, I don't know, get an air vent or something. This one's sleeping. There's a guard over there. I think he's asleep. Well, he's not gonna be asleep long if you're barking, Fondue. Woeuf, woeuf. Perfect. I'll use my recorder here and get a sample. Is that gonna... That's gonna Are we sure that'll trick the voice lock? You couldn't have, like, had the guy talking in his sleep? Got it, back to the security room. Woeuf. Imagine taking children out to your fancy diner on Valentine's Day. Ew. Also, it's dinner, not diner, but whatever. Either one, really. Don't take kids anywhere. Leave them at home. No one wants to see them. Voice detected. Hello, Joseph. How is your patrol going? Releasing lock. Easier said than done. Let's let ourselves in, shall we? Again, I really feel like you could have just recorded the guy talking in his sleep and that would have solved it. Instead of a snore. There should be a camera control panel around here somewhere. Schnief. Woeuf! Nice going, Fondue. Who knew it would be the panel with the flashing red light on it? This is the one. He's hacking the mainframe. Right. This dummy clip should work. We've only got about 5 minutes of airtime, so let's get downstairs pronto. Woeuf. Finally, time to make that bracelet ours. So, Fondue's the hacker is what we've learned from all this. Finally, time to make that bracelet ours. Riff. Fondue, what's up? Huh? There's something on the floor over there. A notebook? Joseph? That's a security guard we caught snoozing. Check it out. Password change memo. Press the buttons and listen well. Most buttons will have a pair. You want the one that doesn't. I see. Looks like instructions for shutting down security, but security for what? I don't know, fucking what? What do you think, Phantom R? What's your real name? I want to make fun of you. Press the button that is the odd one out. Sounds simple enough. Woeuf. Raphael, right? It's Raphael. What do you think, Raph? Info like that just might come in handy. Come on, bracelet. Come on, bracelet. Is I believe what he was saying. This is it. There's the mark, just like in the paper. Woeuf. I know, Fondue. Another security panel. Hold on. I bet the notebook was talking about this security panel. Right. I was supposed to press the one that does not have a pair, was it? Well, let's give it a shot. Be easier to do without the band playing behind me. Okay, so the idea is each one of these has, like, a matching note except one. I mean, I feel like, middle right, or sorry, yeah, middle row far right and third row bottom here. I'll say east and south. I feel like east and south really don't have pairs. There's just an actual band that follows this guy. You'd think he'd be caught more then. Find the sound that does not match. I mean, I guess it really feels like this one. This one feels way higher than every other note. That's not a good security system. That was one button. I think it's deactivated, thanks to Monsieur Joseph. Our work here is done, Fondue. Time to make our grand exit out the pyramid in front. Why not go the way you came in? Woeuf. Alexander Restaurant Week, gonna go get cheap fancy dinner after you get your hair done? Nice. Anyway, for some reason, we're going out the front. There he goes.
Establish a perimeter.
I've seen this. It's Persona 5 all over again.
Stop right there, Phantom R. For the appropriation of cultural
Jesus,
artifacts,
what is your hair and face, man?
I arrest you.
Inspector Vergier.
That mark upon the bracelet. You will tell me everything. Today we get to the bottom.
Are they on skates? What the hell was that?
Voila, the famed Paris Roller Skate Brigade. Escape is not an option. Go, get him!
Not the roller skating cops. However, will I defeat cops on roller skates? A and B, oh shit, what do they map to? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, well, it's not gonna play without me. Configure the emulation. Hold on one second. I mean, perfectly legal copy of the game. A and B are mapped to A and S? What the fuck? And X and Y are X and Z. That doesn't make any fucking sense. What are you, a cop? That key's already bound. Oh, for God's sakes. I have to... 0 and 9. And then X can be A, and Y can be S. A can be Z, and B can be X. The way God intended on, you know, the perfectly legal copies of the game. Ahem. Anyway. Okay. So, why did it do that? Why did it... Hold on. It changed how my... That was very odd of it. Okay. A is to jump and B is to slide. Yep, slide. Dumbass. All right. I guess they're not all touchscreen. News to me. A jumps, B slides.
Today you rot in jail.
I rot in jail. How'd they get on the roof? Wait a minute. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Retry? I was hitting the button. Yeah, okay.
Today you rot in jail.
Do I have to tap the buttons on the screen? That would be insane. What the hell? This is scuffed. There's a circle coming around them as well. I just don't understand the timing of this.
Today you rot in jail.
Like, I'm pressing it when the circle reaches the outer edge. At least I think I'm doing that. God. Is there that much of like a lead up or a delay to this? What is happening? It feels like you have to push it way early. Chat, I'm told I'm gonna rot in jail. Don't worry about it.
Today you rot in jail.
Seems like they're right.
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Why would they do it that way?
See.
That's so...
Yes.
That's insane that they did it that way.
See ya.
Well, okay, hey, I figured it out.
Phew.
The helicopter seems extreme for this. What if you hit your roller skating rooftop, Paris police?
Phew. Whew. See ya.
See ya. You know what probably would have stopped me? Like a sniping unit, I'm just saying.
Phew. See ya.
Just like a really good sniping unit would have easily taken me out. And not your weird roller skating rooftop police course.
Whew. Phew. See ya.
Loser!
I'll see you in chains, Phantomar.
Where's that? Where's Oh, you meant arrested. I see. So if you're wondering what the hell happened,
Show's over.
for some reason they had the letter above you with the circle closing in on it. That was not correct. That was not indicative of when you should be hitting it. There was a pink mark on the floor. That was indicative of when you were meant to be hitting it. When you got to the pink mark on the floor, hit that. The circle closing in was not on rhythm. Which, a little bit of an oversight if you ask me. What'd you miss? Oh, roller skating cops on the roof tried to arrest me, but they suck and I got away. I'll hand it to Vergier. He knows how to throw a party. Woo, waff, waff. I know, Fondue, but the best answers always stay a step ahead of the competition. Werf. Werf? We've thrown an R in there. Scared me? I'm having way too much fun being Phantom R to be scared. Speaking of which, I wonder what this incident he was talking about is. We've got the bracelet. Time to go home and ponder. You do much pondering, Fondue? He looks like a guy who's got some orbs, so yes, I imagine. Weth. Werf. Big fans of this quote. Musée d'Orsay Station checking in. No sign of Phantomar here. I'll keep looking. Good. Looks like the checkpoints are already up. Better find a different route. Weth. Think of it as an excuse to take a nighttime stroll through Paris. I'll just be going around then. Don't mind me. Oh, my balloon, I'm a little French girl, my balloon.
There, don't cry.
She's got the mark of whatever the fuck this is on her violin for some reason. Also, what the hell is she control the electricity? What the fuck? Yo, that one violin can produce some crazy music. You'd swear there's like 5 other instruments there.
Here you go.
Merci, thank you.
Oh man, don't they ever give up?
Stop that dashing young man. By which I mean he is dashing away from us, and nothing else. Oh, I assumed he saw that, which that was why he stopped. Nah, he thought she was cute. Sure, man. Another checkpoint. The constables mean business tonight. Well, yeah, they deployed roller skate cops, man. Find another way home. Can I not? Oh, I can't leave yet for some reason. Excusez-moi, Constable. I was wondering if you could help. Of course, madam. If there's anything I can do to further the peace of Paris, you need only say it. It's my dog, my precious Sapphire. She's gone missing. Will you help me find her? Used to color your character's eyes like that, but stopped. Basically solid circles. Yeah, I mean, aren't eyes and It's like eyes and hands are the two memed as hardest things to draw, right? It would be my pleasure, madam. A dog named Sapphire must be a treasure indeed. Tell me, what breed is your dog? My sweet Sapphire is a purebred bulldog, a beauty, like her owner. You see? Yeah, I can agree with that. A bulldog? Beg your pardon, madame, but I am currently on lookout for a notorious Phantom R, and I may not leave my post, not even for a dog. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sure another constable will be able to assist you. Good day, madam. Good day. Lord, did he not just say he would do anything to help? Constables these days, what are they good for? Ay, 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 said the Frenchman. That was too close. A bulldog? Just my luck. There's more to this constable than meets the eye, or maybe it's a little less. His dick is small. Sacre bulldog, shut up. A constable who will not help a damsel in distress. Is that what we pay for? You pay the cops? Oh, but where, oh, where is my Sapphire gone? What will I do without her? If I didn't know any better, I'd say the constable is a bit of a dog phobia. Seems like a bulldog specifically phobia. Hey, Fondue, try barking. Woeuf, woeuf. Ay, 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 was that a dog barking? No matter, I will not abandon my post. Inspector Vergier would make me the laughingstock of Paris. That didn't go as expected. I guess not all dog barks are made equal. Woeuf. Sorry, Fondue, you're just too likable. It's Bulldog Sapphire, however. What say we find her? Oh, I can loop back now. Wow, I tell ya, nothing puts a pep in your jogging step like a bulldog nipping at your heels. Someone leash that thing. Stay away from the right-hand side of the fountain over there, unless you want to be Chow. When there's an icon at the sides of the touchscreen, touch it to slide left and right to look around. Well, there's the dog, maybe. Nope, okay, never mind. I guess I'll talk to this guy. Bonsoir, a ferocious bulldog? I think I saw it on the left earlier. There's just something in the air, certain I don't know what. Now, you could have used French there, a je ne sais quoi. A city is steeped in tradition and lore, if you only know where to look. Have you ever heard of the Phantom Notes? Pieces of Phantom Notes are hidden throughout Paris. If you hear the do note play, or do, excuse me, note play, when you touch the screen, a piece is nearby. Find the Ray and Me notes. I don't want to. The Phantom Notes are hidden around Paris, and people say it is the most wonderful music when played, but no one has ever managed to play it before. How to find a music scrap is known, but the question is, where are the pieces? I have heard there are 18 pieces of music scrap. Try and seek them out. If you can piece the Phantom Notes together and play me the tune, I'll give you a truly stunning reward. Now, however, I must be going. Good luck finding that bulldog. Who the fuck are you? I don't actually care. I recorded the bulldog. Good stuff. And boy, it's true what she said. That bulldog was her owner's spitting image. Woeuf. I have a feeling this bark will take us places, Fondue. Let's see what our friendly constable thinks. Oh, I'll talk to the kid. Might be important later. Pardon me, but is this Palais de la Concorde, isn't it? The one and only? Finally, I thought I'd never find it. I'm here on holiday from London. I've already been to the Arc de Triomphe and Champs-Élysées and the Eiffel Tower. This is where Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette were executed, and at the end of the French Revolution, you know. I do, being from here. Also, what a tourist spot. I wanted to see what it was like. You never know, such a beautiful place had a terrifying history. That tall spire over there, is that the obelisk? No, obelisk is a tormentor. He's large and blue and is owned by Seto Kaiba. I gotcha. Yes, it's a treasure from ancient Egypt. We aren't giving it back no matter how much they ask, respectfully. The simple eye color, excuse me. Some feedback will ask where is the iris and how you can tell where a character is looking. Yeah, it's very simplistic. I'll say that. But, you know, for the DS art style, it works, I guess. Or this game's art style, anyway. Yes, it's all right here in my guidebook. Can you imagine a more picturesque scene? Not that Paris has any sorts of scenery. I can hardly wait to see what I stumble upon next. Do I remember the website Stumble Upon? I miss it. Thanks for helping me out. Okay, yeah, no problem. Zutanor, that sound, that bark, it cannot be, but it is a bulldog. Aye. What a guy. Wow, Fondue, maybe a bulldog bit him when he was a kid? I almost feel bad for him. Almost. Time to get through while the getting's good. We can get to Pont Alexandre III via FDR Avenue. Frederick Delano Roosevelt Avenue? Why does he have a street named after him in Paris? It was the feedback you received when you drew it like that? You think it's cute? I mean, you do you. People are always gonna find criticism, though. I think as long as, like, they're expressive enough, you can probably tell where people are looking without pupils. The direction over there, sort of thing. What did we play? It was, Ghost Trick. The main guy, Cecil's got fucking, sunglasses on the whole time. Never a question of where he's looking. France was occupied, not by Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Oh, he helped win World War II? Sure. I guess they could have named a street after him as thanks. Who's this suspicious fellow? Want to hear something interesting? Been some fellows in medieval armor wandering around these parts of late, whispering something about revolution. You can't tell a soul, it'll be our secret. Well, that's weird. Anyway. Sure, that's not important to the main plot or anything.
The girl from the park?
Like, you can tell where these guys are looking. Also, it's weird you're just wearing your bracelet that you stole.
Hey, that's the same mark.
Nothing gets by you, Phantom R.
Who are you?
What the hell?
I am Napoleon, your emperor. You'd be wise to kneel, boy.
Napoleon had a blonde beard
Some
and
kind of
demon
reenactment.
knights?
Can't possibly be Napoleon. He died 2 centuries ago.
Among other reasons.
There is a power in this world which clearly defies your pitiful imagination, mon ami.
The power of the French.
Petit chéri, you will return the dragon crown to its rightful owner.
What are you talking about?
The times they change, but people never. Always the ignorant cretins getting in the way of greatness.
Pretty sure Napoleon wasn't blonde. No. Obviously he was. Look at that beard. Look at that beard. Also, he had claw soldiers. Oh dear. Control panel and A. Defeat the Chevaliers Diaboliques. Control panel attacks left. Wait, what? You're using the D-pad. First of all, you're using the D-pad, but it just blocks left and the A button blocks right. You couldn't have made it left blocks left and right blocks right? Just saying. Also, because I'm using the arrow keys on my keyboard and Z and A, it's actually flipped for me. So the Z, which is on the left, is blocking the right. So that's weird. Anyway, good luck to me.
Whatever happened to chivalry? Let's go!
If I'm taking them out with like a simple kung fu slap, these guys are not that impressive. Just saying. Maybe try doing literally anything different, Demon Knights. Just as a thought.
Enough child's play. To battle!
Didn't realizing they were doubling up. Didn't realize I had to keep mashing.
Quickly! Beat, beat!
Someone's not feeling it.
Well, that was rough. But we got through there.
Too close.
That was a D. Ooh. Hey, you know what? A pass is a pass. Paper mache armor. Now, paper mache, I feel like, would at least block a hit. These guys went down to one slap to the chin. They also moved like hopping vampires, which is weird. We're not going to do what we did in Sayonara Wild Hearts and try and get, like, good ranks or anything. A pass is a pass.
Pardon me.
Pardon moi. The Frenchisms are right there, and you're ignoring them. What a smooth guy. How is he getting this height? Like, oh my god. Dude has fucking rocket boots. What the hell?
Miserable monkey!
Also called him a monkey for some reason.
Go. Show's over, folks.
And then they banged. By which I mean Fondue and Raphael, not the girl. She wasn't involved in any way. Whiff, whiff.
That night was the start of everything.
See? Told you.
The mystery of the mark my father left, Napoleon's lost treasure, and the crown that was a map to a key. Little did I know what adventures were in store for me.
Still living Bonapartes. They're in theory eligible for the French throne, and should the monarchy ever return in France. Noted. I'm sure they're keeping that in mind. Street Pass. Street Pass! Let's go, Ron Flex! Get your 3DS, buddy! It's Street Pass time! You guys remember Street Pass? Holy shit. Completely forgot about that. No? Yeah, same. Chapter 2, On the Trail of the... Okay.
On the trail of the mark.
I thought I'd have to read it. Never mind, you got this. Phew, looks like we shook them off. Who were those guys anyway? And what was all that about Napoleon? Her name's Marie. Huh? Oh, did you say something? No, just thank you. All in a good night's work. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself. The name's R, Phantom R. Maybe don't tell people that. And this is my trusty sidekick, Fondue. Woeuf. What? You're the Phantom R? Again, should have just said Raphael, man. In the flesh, but don't get the wrong idea, I don't steal anything. Only the artworks I really need. Oh, well, if you need them. If you don't mind me asking, where are you headed? Home, as quickly as possible. I have to call the police on the mysterious Phantom R and collect the massive reward on your head. I don't think that's such a good idea. The knights are out there scouring the streets. Yeah, but like they don't know where she lives, so... I really need this antique artwork. Yeah, listen, you guys don't understand. I really need the crown jewels. I'm not gonna make rent unless I steal and hawk them. I've got an idea. How about you come to my place? It's a little run down, but they'll never find you there. Smooth, Phantom R. Oh, I wouldn't want to intrude, she said as a polite way of saying, please don't take me to your home. No problem at all, as long as you don't report me to the constables. Yeah, come to my house. You don't have a choice. Don't tell the cops. She's into it. Never mind. I can't turn you in. You saved my life. Name's Marie, and I'm pleased to meet you, Phantom R. Likewise. Okay, Marie, follow close. I'll show you the way. Here we are. Are you sure it's okay, me dropping in like this? Your family won't mind? Not a problem. Fondue's the only family I've got. My dad left 3 years ago and my mom died in a car accident when I was a kid. Oh. I'm so sorry. No worries. She's dead. Come on in. Just a little bit of a lore drop I'm sure we'll never follow up on. Hang on. There. She's like, oh no, he's a loser in real life. Aww. I was so... He had a suit and a hat and it was kind of smooth, but now he sucks. Aww. This is the real me. My name's Raphael. Once again, disguise apparently equates to him putting on a nice suit and a hat and taking his glasses off. Well, nice to meet you again then, Raphael. Guess it's easier for you to hide in plain sight dressed like this. Well, there's hiding in plain sight, and then there's doing nothing to change how your face looks. You know, we actually have something in common, Raphael. I don't have a family either. I was left on a Covenant's doorstep as a baby. I don't even know what my mother looks like. Probably a little bit like you. My only possession was this, the violin left on the step by my side. Here's a baby and a violin. Peace. I've always dreamed that one day I'd become a famous violinist and my mother would recognize me. Probably not. Seems like she didn't want you that much, I'm being honest. There has to be a reason she left the violin, right? Probably as a down payment. Maybe she knew you'd have talent. Do you think I could see your violin for a second, Marie? Sure. Okay. The violin was resonating with the bracelet of Tiamat. What does it mean? Since I'm gonna go ahead and assume violins very old, don't get me wrong, probably not Babylonian old. I'm just saying. Huh? A switch. Click. The strings, they're glowing. Wait, there's a pattern. Maybe if we match it on the violin, something will happen. I don't fucking know what, but maybe something. There's a symbol. Learn how to make the violin strings glow, then touch each string with expert timing. It's just... This is fairly straightforward. And there were only 2 of them, so that was easy. Whoa! Fucking idiots can't even build the bridge right. That is a very improper bridge, I'll have you know. All wrong. 0 out of 10 on that bridge. Ahem. Looks like letters of some kind. Yeah, probably letters. The dragon crown sleeps at the foot of the Holy Mother, lulled by the Princess of the Moon. The dragon crown? Moon Princess? Bruh. It's a fucking rhythm game, man. Weren't those knights saying something about that? I don't think they were. Napoleon's lost treasure. What's this about a Princess of the Moon, then? Actually, I think it's the title of a song. Huh? Something else was left at the Covenant, along with the violin, Raphael. A musical score. A song called Moon Princess. Okay, so if Moon Princess is a song, what's the Holy Mother? Maybe it's talking about Mother Mary? Mother Mary? Mother Mary. Say, doesn't Notre Dame mean Mother Mary? Yes, Our Lady, the Mother Mary. I think we should pay a visit. We should pay Notre Dame Cathedral a visit on our way back to the Covenant tomorrow. Why are we returning to the Covenant tomorrow? Fucking... Who knows what we might discover? Why do I bother asking? Like, really? Shout out to his map of France on the wall. Like, not art or anything. There's just a whole ass map of France I just realized on the wall. Stop adding letters. That's a weird way to spell covenant there, Clover. Get lore with your rhythm game, and then you'll like it, said the developers. Good morning, Marie. You play beautifully, but it is like 8 a.m., so shut up! Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you? Don't be sorry. I can't think of a better sound to wake up to. I don't know. Maybe, bacon frying? The sound of an announcement that certain political leaders have died under horrible and incredibly painful circumstances. Woeuf, woeuf. Fondue agrees. Well, thank you both then. As a prior Catholic, Notre Dame has nothing to do with Mother Mary besides being a church. Well, there you go. Thank you both then. Let's get ready to hit the street, shall we? We got a big day ahead of us. Might just find out the truth behind the strange code on the violin. I don't know if strange code's the right word. It's literally written out in letters you can read. Who is this clown? Ho ho, if it isn't Raphael out on a date. Good morning, Simon. No, it's not a date, thank you very much, but I'm afraid I can't help at the store. Don't mock the not disabled, that's ableist. Sure. The average airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow, African or European? Pas de problème, as they say. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine on my own today. Notre Dame literally means Our Lady in French, which is common naming for Mary. Yeah. European? Oh, much slower than an African. I think convent is bad. The French word for bird is spelled that and pronounced oiseau. Oiseau. Ah, it's me who should be thanking you. I couldn't do what I do without you. I'll be back as soon as I can. I promise. Have fun. 11 meters per second. Ah, good for the bird. Oh, a lot of people here. Oh my, that's quite the dog you've got. Alsatian cheese hunt, am I right? Why not enter the World Dog Show tryouts? A World Dog Show? You haven't heard? It's taking place in a month, right here in Paris. It's quite the event. The competition this year is Big Meat Catch. Heard your mother's gonna be there, and she's an expert. Ha! Ron Flex, high five. Leaving me hanging again? All right, Ronnie. Next time. You were giving me shit for saying convent instead of covenant? Yeah, well, we all make mistakes, Clover. When churches are named Our Lady, it's referring to Mary. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Ahem. A true test of a bond between dog and master. You know the battle for Notre Dame area representative is going on right now. You and your dog should try out. What do you think, Fondue? Sure, you know, we're here to play a rhythm game. I'll play the rhythm game, even if it's optional. Oh, shit! Tilting! Oh, boy. Maybe not. Maybe not, then. Maybe the dog... So, right-click is supposed to move it, I think. Configure, controls, motion and touch. Yeah, motion provider is mouse right-click is what it's at. I don't know why. It resets my touch screen every time I do that, my perfectly legal touch screen. Sorry about that. It is what it is. Ahem. So, gonna figure it out. Penguins 2 boost to late. And I added one. I did not add yesterday's, I don't think. But I will do that. There's only one other gyro-based minigame. Well, let's see if this works. This game requires tilting the system so stereoscopic display is disabled.
Let's go, Fondue.
Oh, I mean...
Hey!
Go where the meat is, dumbass. It is working.
Hey! Hey!
a little sensitive. Oh, I need to shake it. I see. Getting it right in the middle is rough. I could do like left and right. No problem, but the middle's tricky. Okay, so that worked. Ish. I passed it. That's what counts. It does mean it works. He's getting a free meal. Oh yeah, you just got a bunch of free meal. I'll play that game. I'll put on a red scarf and go Woeuf if you just throw meat at me. Hell yeah. Will I do it for money? No. Will I do it for free food? Yes. Why was he throwing frying pans and shit at the dog? I think that was meant to trip you up. In order to get the combo point, I had to not get hit by the frying pan and the wine bottle and shit. As far as the meat, we're competing potentially in the Big Dog Show, which is all about catching meat. What if the meat's raw? Well, no, not if the meat's raw. It's so cold you saw your own breath in the basement? All right, well, seeing it inside's a bit harsh. Story-wise, why was he throwing frying pans at the dog? He's grabbing meat and hurling it so quickly, he's too into it and accidentally grabbed a frying pan, Noki. It happens to all of us. That was superb, a true tour de force. I can tell you and your dog work well together. I'll let you know the selection committee's results by mail. Just write your address here. There you go. Thank you. With your record, I wouldn't be surprised if you and your pooch end up going places. Hell yeah. Tee-hee. What's so funny, Marie? Oh, I'm sorry. I just feel like I'm seeing the real Raphael. Based on what? And that's funny. No, but you're very different from Phantom R. You've known Phantom R even less time. It's kind of, well, a relief. With the cathedral here, Petit Pont, excuse me, I read Pet It, and I was like, huh? Petit Pont is one of the biggest bridges in town. Tourism is good for the city, of course, but certainly keeps us constables busy. Which takes our minds off the embarrassment to the Bureau, which is Phantom R. It is in these little ways we improve the lives of all Parisians. It is our calling, our duty, and our pleasure. Stream chat's a bit cough on the right. I'm gonna fucking... Let's shout his secret name even louder. No, what? No, don't, what? Do you know that our headquarters are in the the Paris Constabulary right next to Notre Dame herself? The inspector is an inspiration to us all. I only hope that someday I can rise to his level of manic busyness. This place is sure quiet in the morning. It won't be when the tourists start arriving. Let's take a look around while the looking's good. The Dragon Crown sleeps at the foot of the Holy Mother, lulled by the princess. I got a feeling we're on the right track. I'll just change into my brilliant disguise, question mark? Let's go, Marie. Bruno Zutanor. Something wrong? I just opened a second location for my famous École Militaire restaurant. And the customers, they don't stop coming, which is good, of course. Not so good when your head chef quits after one day. Perhaps I was too strict. Now we're booked for dinner tonight, and I have no one behind the stove. How can I turn my customers away? What am I supposed to do? Do you cook? Man it randomly in the street? If you do, help me, just for today, I beg you. Sure, I'll play the rhythm minigame. You have some work to do? Fair enough. Touch and hold to cook, slide to plate. Okay.
Let's see how you cook.
Not well is the answer. Train wreck.
You got good eye.
No, I don't. Train wreck. Gotta hold and slide. Oh, I read it. I read what I'm doing. Understanding what I need to do is not the problem. Spot on.
You're a chef of steel, no iron.
Isn't steel better? Never mind. So much food wasted and burned. Oh yeah, no. That was bad.
Man, too close.
But I passed, and a pass is a pass. When I asked if I cooked, I did not expect a chef of iron. And I did not get one, so... You must cook for me, you must! Consider it at least. How's Pope over here doing? Do you know it took 200 years to construct Notre Dame, yep, Notre Dame Cathedral. Notre Dame. Good old Notre Dame, the university, or Notre Dame, the actual cathedral. What better way to honor the Mother Mary? Many tourists come to see the famous relief of the Last Judgment in the entrance of the cathedral. Did he pay him? I hope he didn't. And not just the tourists, Notre Dame is quite a popular destination for the faithful as well. I'm deliberately saying it wrong now. It's my job to make them feel welcome in this place of worship. You might try offering prayer yourself. I received a cough. Okay. Was there, I noticed an alternate path here. Any reason to go this way? Nope. That's not the way to Notre Dame, Fondue. We've got to go to the bottom, get to the bottom of the mystery for the violin. Let's keep moving. I was just looking around, man. There's also this woman I didn't click on. And knowing there might be rhythm minigames, I want to click on the people. What to have for lunch? Paris isn't the city of lights, it's the city of delights. Ah, ha, ha. All right, that was not worth my time. There we go. Look, a stained glass window of the Mother Mary. Is that what that is? It's beautiful. The dragon crown sleeps at the foot of the Holy Mother, lulled by the princess. Wait! That's it! The song! Marie, your violin. What? You can play Moon Princess, right? Play it now. It's a little bit obvious, actually, what it is. Oh, shit! Sliding in time. Okay. With the okay. Slide the stylus in the touchscreen. I can do that, but you know. Okay, I'm just sliding back and forth with no rhyme or reason to it, and I'm doing better, so... Just gonna assume that'll get me through this. Spot on, I was told. Hey, that wasn't flawless or anything, but it was decent. Unlike that, which was obviously so bad I failed, so. Okay, maybe that's not how that works. Here's the thing, and you can kind of see it here on the touchscreen. The arrow on the right comes down, and it's pointing to the left. But then I have to slide to the right to play the arrow that's pointing to the left. Do you see how that's not exactly intuitive? Do you see how that's not exactly what I would call intuitive? I've also noticed there's no guide at this point, nor do I have any items to make this easier. Restore stamina, make it easier to get into the groove. Ah! You can just, full contact. What is full contact challenge? One misstep and it's game over. Why would I pay money for that? Make it harder to get out of the groove. Remember how schools would grade? Could we skip? Why did we skip F? I thought C was passing. I mean, I think C is passing. My mom always said we skipped F or skipped E because it was too easy to turn into a B. When teachers would send home E, and then a student could, in theory, alter the report card to be a B. I'm not sure if that's true, but that is what my mother told me when I was a kid. So I'm just going to repeat it as if it's gospel. Okay, what if I go the opposite, like to go the way the arrows are pointing? Oh, that is actually what I'm supposed to do. Well, now angels are swarming me, so I'm gonna get jumped is what I'm reading from this scenario. Spot on! The cherubs continue to swarm, sensing weakened, distracted prey. Well, that took a few tries, but we got there. Not bad at all. I'm a young French girl with an English accent. That's why her mother abandoned her. She was English. Real clover-coated thing to do. See? The stained glass window is reverberating to the sound of the violin. Look how the panes react to the sound! There's more to this window than meets the eye. Solve the riddle of the stained glass. Learn which sound resonates with the glass, and then touch the glass to solve the mystery. What? What am I doing? Learn which sounds resonate with the glass, then touch the... Oh, I'm matching them. They're like pairs, I guess. I think it was those two? Nope. It's just the inverse. Okay, whatever. These aren't what I would call difficult puzzles. I guess I'm not here for puzzles, am I? I'm here for rhythm games. Sort of the whole title and premise of the game. A hidden compartment! Hold on. There's something inside. Duh. Ah, let's see. It's literally a dragon crown. Think it's the dragon crown? Yes. There's a bullshit puzzle later? Oh, great. I don't know. Looks kind of incomplete. The metal feels odd. Not iron, and I don't think it's brass either. What could it be made of? Take it to an antique guy. Oh my god, it's Napoleon. I'd recognize him by his crusader helmet and blonde beard thing. Well done, my little friend. Merci for finding the crown for us. You again. Us again. As long as you remain in Paris, you will remain within my domain. I thought you were emperor of all of France. You're telling me I can go to Sienne and be fine? Now, give us the crown. Just press A in time with their attacks. Okay. Push A. Destroyer Diabolique. Once again, who gave Napoleon demon soldiers? Just asking.
Now the gloves come off. Now, take him down.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Well, that was rough.
For you, Marie, always.
You just met her yesterday.
Show him no mercy.
He clearly said child, not infant. I wonder if that's a frame rate thing, because they were kicking my ass. But, like, there is not a lot of time to respond to that. Like, you hit A, and it expects you to already be hitting A again. They just met, and now they're in love. Well, yeah. Duh. Were you not there for all of the chemistry they had? Might need to burn an item on this
Now
one.
the gloves come off. Now, take him down.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I'm just mashing A with no rhyme or reason.
Always.
It seems to be working. Spot on.
Show him no mercy.
Learn some new steps, boys.
Once again, paper mache armor. I just mashed A. I had no real rhythm there.
That's the ticket?
Gotta see. C's get degrees, baby. Weirdly, I prefer the touchscreen minigames. They feel like they have a bit more refinement to them.
That's my help.
That could also be the perfectly legal copy I'm playing.
You're gonna let her go now.
How do you know how this works? Damn, that's crazy. Holy shit.
But that is impossible.
I'll be taking the dragon crown.
So he can just do that now, I guess. Seems a little overpowered if you ask me, but... You know, it let me escape Napoleon's demon knights, so... That happened. What is this game? You missed a lot? No, you really didn't. We should be safe here. You okay, Marie? I'm fine, thanks. All right. They'll never recognize me now, even though the dog and Marie are exactly the same. Wow, what was that? It only lasts a minute, but I had this strange sensation of incredible power. Did I just imagine that? Nah. What is it, Raphael? It's nothing. We've got the dragon crown. You should be getting home, Marie. Johnny Young Bosch fights Napoleon, enough said. I mean, I guess. Which covenant did you grow up in? St. Lure, it's not far from here. But that's a convent, not a covenant. St. Lure Convent? Then why'd you say covenant? You're right! That's not far from here at all. Let's go. Saying it now to piss off Clover. An old man. Magnificent, no? Spectacular. Alvin, did I miss something? We got another optional one close. I do like the optional ones. Bonjour, Mademoiselle Marie, and good morning to you, sir. Allow me to sing to you a moment of the finest quality wine. What? Allow me to sing to you a moment of the finest qualities of wine, by which I mean Bordeaux. Is there any other? No. It's no early in the day to be discussing wine. It is never too early to speak of wine in Paris. You understand, one day, ma petite. It's not racist if it's accurate. And making fun of the French. Wah! Wah! There, what's wrong now? Did something bother you? You know why kids are so cute? They're not. Self-preservation, because if a baby wasn't so cute, I'd... Same! She gets her sensitivity from me. I think a noise must have startled her. There's other Sega references in this? Cool. I can try holding her for a bit if you like. I took care of lots of children at the convent. But she's not very good with strangers. She gets that from me too, I suppose. Still, couldn't hurt to try. Wah! Wah! Baby want nipple. Somebody fetch me a woman. Sorry, Marie. Looks like even your talents aren't enough for this one. She always sleeps if I sing her a lullaby. Is there something that makes her happy? Oh, the only thing that ever works is her rattle. It's the sound of the thing, I think. It makes her smile every time, that heavenly smile. A rattle, huh? Wonder if we can find one around here. Let's check it out. Is it gonna be this? Yeah. Hate that. Marie, I was so worried. Where'd you go yesterday? I'm sorry, a lot happened. I'm sure it did. There's no need to explain. I trust you had your reasons. You hurried to the convent, though. You're right. I wouldn't want them to worry any more than they already have. Thank you, Josette. Who was that? Josette, obviously. A true friend. She grew up with me at the convent. Always looking out for me. Friends are good to have. Let's get you home before you lose any. What the fuck does that mean? Before you lose any? Are they gonna die? Raphael, I'm sorry, but I can't just leave that woman and her baby. Let's try and help. Or we could not. Have you considered fuck them? Anyway, clearly there's a rattle here. Is it this? Yeah. No work tomorrow? Yep. Cuckoo! Look, even the baby's calling for revolution. He's demanding a coup. Ronflex! No, still? All right, your loss. Hilarious jokes you're not high-fiving me for. Look at that smile, so much like mine. It's a cute smile. Well, that baby was a bit of a speed bump. I'm not sure I'm okay with babies being described as speed bumps. Just saying. Maybe don't put it that way. We need to get you back to the convent. Who's this fucking twink?
Marie.
Jean-Francois. Wow, okay. Ah, it's him. Man of all Paris, Joe France. He invented the country. Marie.
Where have you been? I was worried sick.
Why are you important enough to have a voice actor?
I'm sorry, Jean-Francois. I was attacked yesterday in the city, but Raphael rescued me.
Again, imagine naming your character John France.
Attacked? By whom?
Would you believe Napoleon Bonaparte?
We don't know. It was already dark, and they fled toot sweet.
Also, we're spelling toot sweet that way. Even though we're French.
The tooter the sweeter with people like that. I'm glad you're both well.
What?
Raphael, I presume. I've always known Marie had a guardian angel, but I never expected him to be so snappily dressed.
Is he? He's in a sweater vest.
And your luck continues, Marie. I have most excellent news for you.
Oh, what is it?
Patience, ma chérie. We'll talk inside.
Can't remember who his voice actor is. I know we're not inside. We're still very obviously outside. You can see the outside there. As it happens, I found someone who may very well be your mother. My mother? Really? Her name is Elizabeth, a duchess from a rather well-established family, even for Paris. Was she an out-of-wedlock bastard child? Is that why she abandoned her with a violin at a convent? Like, what? The Duchess Elizabeth? You don't see anything wrong with the sweater vest? I mean, not inherently, I suppose, but I wouldn't say his other outfit is a suit and tie with a hat. Is a sweater vest and a button-up snappy dresser? Tomorrow afternoon, we will meet her before the show at the Paris Opera. For real? I don't know, it's kind of weird that you said for real. Not really. I get to meet my mother after all these years, my real mother. I mean, maybe. I'm afraid of some business to attend to, but feel free to stay as long as you'd like. You were forced to wear a sweater vest with your winter uniform all through middle school. Gross! Later then, Marie, Raphael. I fortunately never had to wear a uniform for school, which is great because 100% of them would have been destroyed in mysterious circumstances. Oh wow, this one got mud, this one got run over, this one was lit on fire somehow accidentally. The dog chewed and piddled on this one. Man, it's almost like you need to stop trying to put me in a uniform. Jean-Francois, was it? Seemed like a nice guy. Oh, he's very nice. Always donates his money and time to the convent to help the poor. I wouldn't have been able to take violin lessons if it wasn't for him. Congrats on finding your mother, too. Pretty exciting, huh? I know, I have to admit I'm a little nervous, but no way I could pass up this chance. I'm sure it'll go great, Marie. Thanks, Raphael. Your mom would have killed you because the uniforms are expensive and no way you'd be able to get hand-me-downs at your height? Yeah, correct. Oh, the uniforms would absolutely be as expensive, but here's the thing. After the first one, my parents would be like, well, now you're paying them. But I don't have any money as a kid, so they'd keep getting destroyed, and sure, they'd keep a running tally of how much I owe, but the thing is, as long as I'm not wearing a uniform, that's worth whatever money I theoretically would be paying. And at a certain point, the school would give up. They always do. Because, wow, every single fucking day his uniform's ruined. Just, what are you gonna do? Never wore uniforms except for gym. True, I did have a gym uniform. Oh, they send me home? That's even better. They're rewarding me for destroying my uniform. Like, what? So I'm right to destroy the uniform. Ridiculous. That's a stupid punishment. There has to be something to this mark. One of the bracelet I stole and the one my father left. Inspector Vergier seemed interested in the mark for that matter. Also, what's up with the incident I keep hearing about? What incident? Maybe it's all connected. Maybe if I look into the incident, I can find a lead on my father. What incident? I think I'll take a little detour on the way home today. What incident? No one's talking about an incident. Do we just have to wait while he changes clothes? Are there like people in the convent looking out at this naked child, ripping off his sweater vest and hurriedly putting on a suit coat and a tie? Make you put on clothes from the Lost and Found? You think any would fit? That'd be crazy. The incident. Oh, right, the incident, of course. Time to pay the constabulary a little visit. Oh, you're new. Have you got a game for me? Do you know what songs you've heard can be scattered throughout Paris? Medals aren't the only treasure. I don't care, actually. And the constabulary is well guarded, as one might expect. I'd be the laughingstock of the Phantom community if I was caught breaking in there. Time to bring the sneak, Fondue. All right, then. Touch the icon that matches the flower's color. Oh, we're doing this one again. All right. Sure. Maybe I can BS my way through this. If it's nice and slow, I probably can.
Let's go, Fondue.
Woeuf, woeuf. Oh, God. Chunking a bit.
Two.
God, having to jump between them is rough. Also, for whatever reason, this one is really lagging the game. He doesn't see a thing. Oh, wait, because I wasn't there.
Two. Three.
Wouldn't they see me leaving the bush? Like, they turn and look right at it with a flashlight. And okay, I'm hiding behind it for that initial look, but they're still looking when I leave the bush. So, like, how are they not seeing me leave from behind the bush? Also, am I really breaking in? I'm walking outside in front of it. Like, this is a public street.
Two. Two.
If they catch me here, what crime am I committing? This is a public street. Like, what? They're bad at their jobs? Quite. But then again, I'm bad at rhythm, so...
That's the ticket?
Never mind, I'm told I got the ticket. See, baby. Now that we're in, where's Inspector Vergier's room? Woeuf! You got a scent, attaboy, Fondue. Let's do this. What do you guys think Inspector Vergier smells like? Wrong answers only. Stop, Fondue! Inspector Vergier, let's listen in, shall we? It's not quite Zenigawa, is it? You know? It doesn't... I don't know why. This guy looks like a disheveled reporter. I don't get Inspector from this guy. He looks like he's, you know, trying to write a big scoop. He doesn't look like he's hard-boiled detective. I will go talk to the commissioner. Our failure to capture Phantom Art at the Louvre is my failure. Someone has to be there for him to chew out, you know? I understand. But are you sure you can handle this? You've not been home in days. Harumph! Work comes first. Anyone with that attitude is a lunatic. I'll be frank, Paul. You know, your name's Loic. You've been on this case nonstop since your wife passed. Way to remind him. Don't you think your kid deserves some of your time? I appreciate your concern. I worry about that too. But then I remember my kid is actually someone I hate, and I dive into my work instead. But we have to take things one at a time, you see? First, we solve this case. You've got the desk while I'm out. Whatever you say, Inspector. A lot of dead spouses and parents in this game, I'm just saying. Fun rhythm game, by the way. Good thing Inspector Vergier's dedication takes him out of the office once in a while. Now's our chance. Let's find his office quick. Got a beat on where it is, Fondue? Woeuf. His scent spread too much to tell. No problem, just have to take it one room at a time. Alright. This doesn't look like the right room. We'll try the right room. This doesn't look like the right room. Well, it's on the right. I don't know what to tell you. One at the end of the hall. This doesn't look like the... Oh. Is it always the last one or whatever? Woof! Well, this is the inspector's office, but what a mess. There's documents everywhere. Some people work way too hard, Fondue. Maybe there's a master file around here someplace. Of course, that would be the only one he'd take the trouble to hide. It's probably in the safe, then. This safe's locked. Tugging's not going to work. We need the combination. The computer? Ah. Some memos. Maybe there's something here. 305, 364. I think that's the combination. That would be very easy if it was. Can't hurt to try it out. 305, 364. Ah. Oh. 305. 3, 6. Ah, fucked it up. Oh, it doesn't reset progress. 6, 4. Again, the puzzles are very simplistic, but you're here for the rhythm games, right? Ah, it's a case file on me, no doubt. It's much more like it. How much you want to bet there are case files? There's 2. This one looks like my case. So what's this other one? The mystery incident? That's not... Sure, dude. The first entry is dated 3 years ago. I've discovered a link between a string of artwork thefts we thought were unrelated. The link is a mark found on each piece. Why were all the artworks and antiques which bore this mark stolen? Our investigation so far has turned up nothing. I am grouping these mysterious thefts into one case file. The mystery incident. Whoa. This mark is the same as the one my father left. No wonder Vergier thinks I was involved. I mean, I am involved, but only pretty recently. Now I find another mystery, the name that keeps popping up in all these files. Who the heck is Graf? Graf is the key player in all of this, as expected. Now there's pressure on our investigation. Graf's doing, perhaps? Names all over the place, but doesn't look like Inspector Vergier knows who it is either. I don't have much more time. I wonder what the last record is. Here we go. Dates 3 years ago. Location, Les Invalides. Stolen property was a casket. List of the occupant. Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte. Oh my god. Sorry. Sacre bleu. Didn't think the guy who attacked Marie called himself Napoleon? No way. I think I've learned everything I'm going to from these files. Time to make ourselves scarce, Fondue. Is there a third type of fondue? It's like chocolate and cheese. Is there a third option? Is there like a caramel fondue? A little bit of the footy.
Was that on purpose?
Well, don't even know where it came from, so...
You've got guts, Fantomar. Trespassing in Constabulary HQ. I will apprehend you now and prove my worth in the process.
A child detective, oh no!
What are you talking about? You don't look like a constable to me.
I would never be a constable. I am Charlie, Private Eye.
My god.
Come quietly.
The only thing that could stop a...
Penalty kick to the head.
The only thing that could stop a teenage thief, a child detective.
Is neither an option?
Damn, witty repartee.
No, so I will choose for you.
That's not how you use a football, you fucking ignorant child. Oh, shit. Touch it to kick it back, slide to shoot. Nail Charlie with a soccer ball. Okay, touch and slide. Sure. Touch and slide the stylus and the screen. Got out of rhythm there for a second. Yeah, kicked him in the fucking face in game. Train wreck. Little bit of a mismatch. But at least the failure feels quick, and I can get right back into it. It's tricky. Timing's a little precise on it. There we go. France has some good football. This is not it. Anyone seeing this is like, ah, those two boys are playing. Yeah, he does have one that's like a quick one on the offbeat like that. Disagree? Ow. That one was fair. I completely whiffed the slide. Alrighty. Jesus. Oh. I missed like the last 5, but I did nail him in the face, and that's what counts. Oh shit! Fondue's eating him! That seems harsh.
That's no way to groove.
What do you mean? E's get degrees, clearly. Wait, pass is a pass. Yeah, so he straight up assaulted that child. Ah! You're scoring for the... All right. Don't bring... I don't know what that has to do with anything, Phantom R. Let's cheese it, Fondue. Woeuf. Bring up the kid's sexuality. That's a little weird. He really wants to bone him? That's a child!
3. The Darkness of Les Invalides.
Like that? What? The mystery incident ended with the theft of the casket. Maybe there are clues to be found at Les Invalides. Let's get to the bottom of this mystery, and maybe I can just find my dad. Fondue to Les Invalides. Woeuf. I'm sorry, can you spare a moment? Me? Pleased to meet you. I'm Colette from the Eiffel Bridge. Or Bugle. Eiffel Bugle. I'm doing a piece on the sensation this Phantom R, and I need an opinion from the street. I hear he has a huge penis. It's what I've heard. You mean right now? Phantom R's exploits shock Paris and the world. So, do you think he does it for the money or just for fun? Gee, I don't know. We've heard that he broke into the Louvre the other night and stole the bracelet of Tiamat from the Mesopotamia exhibit. Do you think that's acceptable behavior? If you could say one thing about Phantom R as a citizen of Paris, what would it be? Sorry, I'm kind of busy. Sorry, but that's a funny thing to... Hey, wait, we're not finished. Hopeless, I'm never gonna get a front page scoop at this rate. Unless I could interview Phantom R in person. I mean, I guess, but like... I don't think general public opinion on Phantom R is really that newsworthy. Oh, this guy had a game last time, didn't he? Oh no, dog yours is a charmer, and I should know. I see my share of pets as I jog through the city. Looking for people that have mini games. No. Did she have one? No, she's just my neighbor. This guy might. Clean the statues would make sense. Bonjour, it is I, the helpful postal clerk, delivering love from east to west, morning to night. Have you anything to deliver? We can handle anything from the Louvre to the Eiffel Tower with love. The thing is, I want the, like, mini-games, but I don't want to go to every fucking square and try and find them. Yes, I'm a little busy preparing for tomorrow. Can whatever this is wait till later? What am I preparing for? Well, that's for me to knowing you to find out. Not that you will. All right, bitch. Was gonna see if you needed help. Fuck you. Did you hear there's some sort of nobility party planned in this hotel? Nobles from around the world are attending. What if some handsome gent comes and sweeps me off my feet? What's a maiden to do? I don't think there's much odds of that's happening, don't worry. No school tomorrow? You're having an e-learning day? Yeah. Nah, just be like our Wi-Fi's down, no e-learning, real snow day. Give your kids wonder of childhood. My horoscope says that my lucky object for the day is stylish artwork. Pretty vague, huh? I figured if any place has stylish artwork, it's the Champs-Élysées. How about the Louvre? Of course, I got here too early. Most famous artist shops aren't even open yet. I don't normally do horoscopes. I occasionally look at, like, on my birthday, I'll look at the horoscope, but otherwise I don't really pay attention to horoscopes. Oh, that guy again. That guy's a weirdo. But then, you know, them being vague is also a hallmark of horoscopes, isn't it? Is the place, Les Invalides, was converted to a military museum. The casket of Napoleon sleeps within. Gotta wonder what secrets sleep with it, huh, Fondue? Woeuf. Well, no point in sitting here wondering. Let's get to the casket. So, this is Napoleon's casket, huh? It's pretty big. How could anyone even move this? Your horoscope told you to eat more snacks and sleep more? Yo, let's go. Now you're talking, Penguin. That's a horoscope right there. Woeuf. What's that, Fondue? You're catching the Chevalier's scent from beneath the casket. Could you be allowed to fuck off? Yeah. Not like they're allowed outside, but they should be able to relax. Yeah. It's a snow day. No school. There's magic there. Do that. You like astrology, and even you don't look at your horoscopes? Fair enough. How is that possible? The cask won't even... Huh? Looks like an old trick lock, so we connect the ends on both sides. Let's open her up and see what's below. Well, that was... Oh, this is just a straight-up ciphertext or whatever. Rotate, excuse me, the panels. Oh, this is... Really? Sure. Linking the right to the left. Nope. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Nope. No. I have to tap it again. I have to tap it and then tap again to stop the spinning. There you go. That was a bit weird. All the frozen pizzas at Harris Teeter were sold out. Oh, shit. Things aren't real and the magic of childhood is dead. I'd make them real. If I had a hypothetical child. Oh, it's an e-learning day. No, it fucking isn't. Oh, yeah, child's not coming in today. Other shit to do. What do you mean? It's all snowy. Yeah, that's the other shit to do. I'm not doing an e-learning day and you can fuck off if you expect me to. Astro is your favorite healer class? Oh, astrologer or whatever it is. But you don't look at astrology that much? Yeah, well. So it goes, eh? An underground passage. What could they be doing down there? Oh, wrong screen. Woeuf. Hey, Fondue, don't be scared. Let's check it out. Amazing! The passage just keeps going. I can't even see to the end. Looks like tricky footing from here. At least we're getting to the bottom of this mystery. Literally! There's no, like, museum security. Oh, great. This again. Who's like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be letting the child do this? You want to hear back about that job? They're not working today, nor will they be tomorrow. You gotta, like, wait. We're not working, so they're not going to be working either. You understand that, like, waiting by the phone when they're not working is pointless, right? There's no reason to be concerned until, like, Tuesday. Maybe. That's why you're saying you're annoyed? Okay, got it. You're annoyed that you have to wait, not that they haven't called you yet. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can do this better now.
Groove.
He's quite the springy boy, isn't he? Do you think it's...
Onward and downward.
Do you think all thieves do this, or is it all French people can do this?
Groove.
Oh, this is just parkour. I get it now. Definitely hitting them.
We can still dance in the dark.
Just parkour.
Groove.
Spiking the camera there. So yeah, this is just an ability all French people are born with. Sly Cooper does it too. I mean, he is French.
Man, too close.
Sly Cooper is French. He is. They don't exactly dwell on it or anything, but in the first game, every time they return home, it's to Paris. Or outskirts of Paris, actually, but, you know, whatever. Nice practice when we get back to Rhythm Heaven. Are we going back to Rhythm Heaven at any point? I prefer rhythm games that are, you know, on PC or console natively, and not that I have to emulate, if it helps, but I'm aware those are, you know, a little few and far between. These are the Catacombs, a sprawling underground graveyard beneath the streets of Paris. And the torches are a sure sign that someone else is down here lighting torches. It's them, the Chevaliers Diaboliques. You heard the Graf is coming. All the way to our hideout, no less. He might be worried, or must be more worried than we thought. Graf? Didn't that name come up in Inspector Vergier's case file? Too worried if you ask me. Even Paris's finest would never think to look beneath Les Invalides. Regardless, he needs to feel welcome and respected. Does it concern you we have the same voice? Not really, we are just a mirrored image of one another. That makes sense, okay. Understood. Looks like they're gone. Let's keep on, Fondue.
There, that's Napoleon.
No, that's a chair. Very different.
There's someone standing behind him, but it's too dark to see.
If only there were a bunch of torches lit.
You've done fine work, and your efforts shall be well rewarded.
So that's my dad, right? Like, we can all... That's, like, clearly my dad. That's no... It's too dark to see, he said, despite the man being extremely well lit. That's obviously my dad, right? Like, he's got the same suit and the hair and everything. That's clearly my dad.
Anything to contribute to my Emperor's glory.
That voice sounds awfully familiar.
Emphasis on family there.
We must recover what I have lost as rapidly as possible.
I like that I gave that guy, or when I did Napoleon's voice, I went, oh, sacre bleu, and then that's actually kind of what they're doing with him.
2 more treasures are required to complete the Dragon Crown.
Like, I'm throwing a little more stank on it, but it's not that different. 2 more treasures are required to complete the Dragon Crown.
Yes, the Queen's pendant and the cross of the Sun King.
I knew it. It is him. Father!
Father, it's me. Papa, it is me, the little French boy.
Fantomar, what are you doing here?
Did I introduce myself to him? I don't think I did. Yeah, whatever.
Who were you just talking to?
Oh, does your impertinence know no bounds?
Wouldn't who he's just talking to still be right there? There's not like an exit back there.
Do you understand the predicament into which you have now fallen? Do you realize how like the bleating lamb flung in amongst the lions you are?
The lions you are.
Now return what you have taken before I am obliged to ask you yet another rhetorical question.
All right, that is good line, good writing. That works. Game's good. I might steal that for D&D. That's a good joke. I like that. Before I'm obliged to ask yet another rhetorical question. Oh dear.
Give to me what you took from Notre Dame. What are you waiting for? Apprehend him.
He got me there. Yeah. More mashing it. Yep. Okay, this one again. Let's hit it. Napoleon's hideout. Control panel is left and A is right, which is the opposite of how it is on my keyboard, so that's gonna be confusing.
Who was that?
I will tell you in the afterlife.
Oh, shit. Ah. Huh.
Is that father?
No.
Bring it!
You're off your game. Take him now!
Jesus. They get real fast there at the end. I was gonna say, a little silly now that they've beaten me. You ever heard of a crossbow, Napoleon? You probably have. Just shoot me. Why do they need to jump and grab me? Just, you know, as a question, seems a little silly that they're doing that.
What's that?
I will tell you in the afterlife.
Yeah, they get real fast at the end. They had guns? Oh, fair. Yeah, just shoot me.
Bring it!
You're off your game.
I am a little bit.
Take him now!
Really fast. Jesus Christ. It's like United States bought Louisiana from Napoleon. True. They had old-timey guns.
Who was that?
But I was thinking, like,
You in the
Napoleon doesn't know what an AR-15 is, so...
Is that father?
Bring it!
I'm worse, actually, than when I was. I'm at D instead of C.
Take him
Great.
now!
Jesus Christ! God almighty, that's tough. Alright. I might need to burn some of those metals on item. Specifically, harder to get out of the groove. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, purchase that item. Alright, so... I think what that does is it means when I get one wrong, it lowers my health less. Because if you've noticed the percentage bar, it takes a while to climb up, and you get one wrong, it'll drop from like B to D, and it's like, Jesus Christ, guys. Harsh for fucking up.
What was that?
I will tell you in the afterlife.
Is that father?
Bring it! Yes!
You're off your game. Take him now!
Bring it!
Father, why?
So a pass is a pass. That's what I'm saying. That was not great.
Man, too close.
That was definitely not great. But we passed, so that's what counts. Really thought there'd be more cutscene there. That was my dad's voice. What is he doing with these people? Woeuf. They're after Napoleon's treasure. Well, I'll be honest, if he's Napoleon, it's kind of his treasure, you know? And if my dad's with them, they'll be making good time, which means we have to get there first. All right, Fondue, I'm tracking Dad down and getting to the bottom of this once and for all. Woeuf, woeuf. 2 more treasures left until the dragon crown is complete, the Queen's pendant and the cross of the Sun King. First, let's look for the Queen's pendant. Not that we can exactly go door to door asking if anyone's seen them. We need an antiquarian, Fondue. It just so happens I read an article about an antiquarian at the Sorbonne. Sorbonne? Let's check it out, Fondue. Woeuf. Got sick of doing the voice. Okay. You got it. Let's split up, gang. The gang is me and a dog, so... postal worker. Okay, no. Sorry, I'm looking for mini games. You have one, you old bitch? The boy from the other day, going out, heading to Sorbonne. It's a perfect place for a history lesson. It's at the Paris Archives, I suppose. It's a pity Raffi doesn't take his studies as seriously as you do. The postman? I mean, I spoke to the postman. He didn't do shit. Yeah. Anyway. This guy have a thing, or was he just being weird? You look familiar. We met somewhere. What's that? You want to know where Sorbonne is? That's up by the place Henri Mondeur. How many Nobel-winning scholars the Sorbonne has produced? Truly one of Europe's finest institutes. How many Nobel winners has it produced? He said, vaguely curious. This guy with a bunch of chickens surely has something to do. Madame Curie? Well, that's one. I said how many. Hello there. Can I interest you in Eating one of my fine feathered friends, you never oversleep again. I'd be fine killing it and eating it, but maybe not, you know, an alarm clock. Anyway. I have a lot of sounds that I can organize by color, at least. That's what you know off the top of the head, Googling the answer? Fair enough. Man to the Sorbonne. But how do we find an antiquarian? This place is huge. No sense wandering aimlessly. Let's start at one end and ask our way to the other. With an antiquarian, you want the fellow sleeping over there. He's the professor. Well, that was easy. Seriously? Did you want it for something in particular? I should warn you, once he falls asleep, he's hard to wake up. I've actually never seen him wake outside of class. He just stands in the middle of the room. This is Louis the 16th. Wake up, Professor. You'll catch a cold sleeping out here. Curie founded it. 33 Nobel Prizes as of 2021. Wow. That is a fair number. He's not waking up, is he? I know. Still, he's one of the top 3 antiquarians in France. He's particularly knowledgeable about medieval France. They say he's got ties with some big noble houses. What's more? You don't say. Thanks for the info. Guess we'll wait for him to wake up if we're going to get answers. Good luck with that. I can vouch for his knowledge, but I can't guarantee you won't have to wait. I like that he's on a chair to make him the same height. There's a chair behind him for the first time I'm noticing. One of the top antiquarians in France. If we can wake him up, maybe he can help us find this pendant. Anything's better than waiting here till morning. That's it. He must wake up in the morning, which means we have to make him think it's morning. She founded the Science and Engineering University. Well, yeah, what else would she have founded? Let's get back to the outside and see if we can't find something to do the trick. Oh, that's a bell, not a chair. Silly me. Looked like a chair. Anyway. Good night's sleep and good morning. Morning! I've gone and dozed off again. Huh? What's this now? It's still night. Who are you? Did you wake me up? Yes, actually, with a rooster. A rooster? That's a new one. Did you need something from me? Professor, I have a question. Have you ever heard of the Queen's Pendant? The Queen's Pendant? The Queen's Pendant? You mean Marie Antoinette's? Oh, sorry, I have a very important errand to run. I'm afraid I must be going immediately. If you want to learn more about the Queen's Pendant, I highly recommend the Paris Archives, past the Palace Vendôme. I seem to recall an article in a book titled Traditions and Treasures of the Royal Family. Have a look. Who knows what you might learn? Thanks again for waking me up. Now I really must be off. Sorbonne has been around one way or another since the 13th century, founded one college within it. I mean, I assumed that was the case. Quite the undertaking for one woman that was also doing a bunch of, you know, X-ray and radiation chemical analysis to be doing. Maybe the game will let you wake up somebody by throwing a fish at them. One day. He's gone! Well, that was a waste of time. Just check out Paris Archives. Hopefully this won't have been a total loss. Are the archives open at night? Oh, you're new. Who are you? I worry about the youths these days with their cell phones and their internets and their TVs and their hula hoops and their artificial inseminations. Doesn't anyone get an education anymore? You young people should study at Paris's famed archives and become learned and erudite like moi. All that learning and you think that mustache is a good idea? Interesting. It's just past the Place Vendôme. I highly recommend a visit. Not many places like that left in the world. He's French? Yeah. I knew that. We're in France. Most people are French. What'd you miss? Our dad is working for Napoleon. Here to buy some snacks? Oh, Penguin, you're in this game. Sorry, I bought them all. They're sold out. Mwahaha! Penguin, you bitch! Those are my snacks! In response to the mustache question, yeah, but look at this guy's mustache. It's also not great. Never mind. Take it back. You see this body? Benoit Blanc? Muscles like this don't pump itself. Takes more than muscle to be a winner on the field. You need brains to match brawn. That's where the Paris Archives come in. The constabulary should make me a detective. Should have got here early. God damn it. Paris Archives. This place has much history as its name would imply, and it has the book we're looking for. Is Napoleon a real Napoleon or a wannabe? I mean, his hideout is beneath his casket at what was it? Impelier or whatever? Invalide? Woeuf. Let's check it out. It was in the catacombs. Yeah, but beneath like the war museum. Invalide or whatever it was. My thesis is due in only a few days, and I can't write. Been there. Who ever heard of a noisy library? Stay at home, right on the computer. It's 2013. The librarian is constantly running this way and that every time the phone rings. How am I supposed to concentrate with all this racket? I mean, why doesn't she just put the phone on her desk? I mean, it's... You know, maybe he has a good point. Oh, I bet I have to sneak past the librarian and I need to record the phone. Just gonna go ahead and assume that's what we're doing here. Busy, busy, busy. Why am I so busy today? Oh, hello there. What brings you to the archives? We're interested in finding out a little bit about traditions and treasures of the royal family. Traditions and treasures of the royal family? We have that book by that very title in our special collection, actually. You would drive to the library at night when you lived off campus to write? Couldn't focus at home? The internet when I was in college was bad for uploading and streaming, so I obviously didn't stream. It was fine if you just need to do like a voice call or whatever. Not so great for streaming on Twitch. Also, uploading was hell. So what I would do on mornings where I had to be at class later, I would bring my laptop with an external hard drive plugged in that had the video I recorded to the library, then use the school's Wi-Fi, which was much better, to upload my videos to YouTube. Way faster. You remember seeing a short on YouTube, seeing a professor banned laptops and want people to take notes on paper? One student brought in a typewriter. Yeah. I think another one like brought in a stone and chisel or whatever. Oh. The special collection is through here, but only members of the Society Academique are allowed in, I'm afraid. If she thinks I'm going to give up now, she's got the wrong phantom. I'll have to distract the librarian at the desk. I wonder if I'm going to sneak into there. What to do? Coming, coming. What is it with today? Busy, busy, busy. Pitter patter. Right, the librarian's left her post. Now's my chance. What's with this door? It's locked with locks. Looks like I need a secret code. The buttons must be these coins. Okay, I cracked the code and pressed the right buttons. Sure go to some lengths to protect a bunch of books. Whatever, let's give this a shot. Little ignorant of academia there, Phantomar. The hell? Learn the pattern of the changing symbols and guess the eighth symbol in the sequence and punch it in time with the rhythm. Really? That was it? Bruh. Sure, I guess. These are not difficult puzzles, like, even remotely. Again, we're here for the rhythm games, but if you're gonna put puzzles in, make them at least a little bit puzzling. Looks like the librarian is still on the phone that wasn't actually ringing. Guess I didn't have to hurry after all. Okay, traditions and treasures of the royal family. Wow, there's a lot of books in here. Hope I can find it. I know, Fondue. See if you can get the professor's scent on any of the books in here. One of them must be the one we want. Woeuf. Do we think it's that one, maybe? There she is. Well done again, Fondue. Riff, riff. Let's see what we've got. Yipes! I can see why they keep it locked up. Looks like it's taken some bad water damage. If I hold it in the light just like so, I can make some of it out. Here's Pendant. There's Queen Marie. Ah, Marie Antoinette. An ancient treasure. What's this word? Looks like a diamond in the center is called the Queen's Tear. That's a nice image. I'd make her queen too if she wept diamonds. Sure. You have to leave again? Bye-bye, see you tomorrow. See you, Arg. Don't die, have fun. Don't overdose. Wear protection. No good. The writing's too faded to read anymore. Here's a section on owners through the ages. Huh? The pendant is currently in possession of one Duchess Elizabeth. The owner of the pendant is Marie's mother? That could explain why Napoleon attacked her. I think it was the fiddle, right? There's more to this than I thought. Better get home and do some deep thinking. Remember to save? I will. We are reaching the end of the stream. Mercifully, since I'm starving. On the one hand, I wasn't expecting racism in the game. On the other hand, French, so maybe I should have. Hola, amigos. Where do you think you're going in such a hurry? I'm a musical savior, come from abroad to bring the funk to this fete. You may call me Paul. So you're a white guy, is what I'm hearing. Samba de Amigo? I mean, if it were Samba de Amigo, that'd be one thing. This is not Samba de Amigo. In my country, the monkeys and the bears, they dance together regularly. It's not even a big deal. Care to join? Well, you have got a rhythm game, so I guess I will overlook the racism. Oh, God. Oh, what is X? I forget what I made X. I think A? A, B, X. Press the buttons in time with the marks. Oh, this is gonna fucking... Functionality is unstable. Please rest the DS on a flat surface for a while.
Everybody, get down! 3, 2.
He's got a
1,
gun!
go.
Oh, that kind of get to him. What button represents what? Oh, that's like a motion thing. Hey, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna skip that one. Just gonna save over that chapter. That is, now that you're playing the game, that is a reference to Samba de Amigo. But I'm not doing that one. So fucking see you later. I need to move the DS and hit the buttons? You're out of your fucking mind. That's not happening. So, I need to hold it up and press up and X, I'm guessing. In the middle. A and right. And then down to do B and down? Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen, because I need to right-click to be moving the DS up and down. And I need 2 hands for the face keys and the directional buttons. So that minigame's not happening. Like, ever. Oh, I think we spoke to her already. The Queen's pendant and the Duchess Elizabeth. That can't be a coincidence. The attack on Marie has to be related. Whatever happens, we need to get our hands on the pendant before Napoleon's crew does. I think I'll send the good inspector a little heads up. More constables on the ground will make things more difficult for our competition. Guess we'll find everything out at the opera tomorrow. What do you think the opera is? The Paris Opera.
Chapter 4. The Paris Opera.
I just said that. Today's the day. Marie and the Duchess at the opera. What will happen? I wonder if they're really mother and daughter. And what about Queen's Pendant and Napoleon? Hopefully my heads up to Inspector Vergier will avoid the worst. Well, no point in waiting around. Let's get to the opera a bit early, shall we? All right, I'm actually gonna... I assume this is a menu? It is, okay. I'm gonna save there and be done with it for the day. Chapter 4 start, not a bad place to end. I'm also starving, so I don't mind ending a little bit early. It's definitely scuffed. I'll go ahead and say this game is definitely scuffed playing it this way, but we are getting through it. So far, hey, 3 chapters in, we're chugging along. It's nice to be playing a rhythm game again. I wish it was less scuffed, which is why I said I would prefer like a rhythm game on either Steam, like PC, or consoles that I don't have to emulate. That way, you know, the controls are native and I can appreciate it properly. Just saying. But, you know, that's for future problems. Right now, thank you everyone so much for watching. Love you all. Be good people. See you tomorrow. Stay warm. Stay dry, hopefully. Toodle pip and good night, everybody.